Hi, everybody. We're here at this fabulous arena for tonight's broadcast.
Reveal
with the ball up top, feeds it back. They drop it inside. Turieff gets it out. Morrison missed from the corner. Shoots. Giddens with the game's first field goal.
Boy, Mike, that was nice there. This kid may not be lightning quick with that crossover, but used it at just the right time and with just the right timing. He timed the move with just enough space to step up and make the play.
Batista rips down an offensive rebound. Batista puts it in with the layup. The Jayhawks get the ball. What are they going to be trying tonight?
Crash the boards, Mike. They're relentless. They're very successful when they get second and third chance opportunities. That's what they're going to be looking for.
And they have done very well in the rebounding department all year.
They've got guys that can move, and they've got strong guys inside. They get position, and they really battle you on every possession inside.
The Jayhawks have possession, 2 down for the deuce.
That's just a bad shot. I mean, you've got to take a better shot than that, and the coach is going to be really upset. He's going to let his player hear about that one, and it's going to be loud.
Turieff couldn't get it to go after the hack, but draws the foul, a chance for 2 from the free throw strike. He hits the first free throw. And he misses the second free throw. Gives it back. Puts it up. Simeon bricks that jumper.
Big defensive rebound. That's the way to go after it with both hands, and that's how you send a message. You're going after every loose ball.
They feed it inside. Turieff hammers the back of the rim with that shot. It's knocked loose. For 2, Morrison grabs the defensive board. Intercepted.
Great awareness early on in this ballgame, Mike. That steal really sends a message.
Miles has it up top. Puts it up. Langford misses. That one was short. The Bulldogs with the ball and a 3-point advantage. Turieff up top with the ball. It goes in deep. Turieff blows the lay-in. Turieff hits the right side and comes out. Miles is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. He can't get the first. He sinks the second.
Batista
puts the ball in play. They're inside. Turieff comes back, decided there wasn't enough room. Turieff from 7 feet, no good. Giddens throws it down off the alley-oop.
J.R. Giddens.
They drop it inside. Morrison lays it right in.
This kid is just a weapon, especially with that mid-range shot. He's there to score 9 times out of 10, no matter who you put on him when he can get that position.
The Kansas Jayhawks are in a great position to tie it up here. Let's see if they can make this possession work.
Mike, this is one of those times where you make a poor shot selection and you wish you could get the ball back and do it all over again.
Turieff misses the jump shot. 2-point differential between these clubs. Giddens jams it in the hole for 2. What a big play. The Bulldogs are in a tie game as they bring the ball up. Kicks it back. Turieff picks up his 5th point of the half. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. The Kansas Jayhawks have possession, 2 down. Miles will get an assist on that one. It's an even ball game right now. It's dropped in low. Turieff with the big-time jam. You have to be surprised to witness such an offensive output from this kid, Jay.
No question about it, Mike. He's a talented low-post player, but they've been shutting him down there, and he's floated out to the perimeter, and he's been really hurting them with those perimeter shots. I think they've got to get out on him now because he's proven he can hit that shot. It's been a nice surprise for this team.
Having a Jay Billis night. Langford with the inbound pass. 4-point game we've got right now. Miles clangs that one off the left side of the rim.
The defense just outplayed themselves right there and got rewarded with the miss.
The first team foul.
Morrison with it up top.
Oh, I can't wait to see this play again, Mike. He got some contact going up for the shot before he makes the layup.
Jay, there's the contact and no foul called. Then he finishes it successfully.
Beautiful play, strong and effective. They are letting these kids play out there.
And that was pretty, wasn't it? Cowan throws it in. The Jayhawks are trailing by 6 and have the ball. Miles, no luck on that shot. Tough look there. The Gonzaga Bulldogs with the ball. They're up 6 points. It goes in deep. In deep. Batista feeds it outside. Rips it away.
There's no need for that risky pass right there, Mike. Protecting the ball is the key, and all you have to do is reverse it. Get the ball to the other side. That inside guy is still going to be open.
4-point game we've got right now. Turieff with it out top. The ball passed in deep. Batista botches the layup. The Jayhawks take the ball up, down 4 points right now. Langford shows he's paying attention with a sweet alley-oop. Great hands. Ravio up top with the ball. Cowan gets the rebound. He now has 5 on the game. The Kansas Jayhawks with a 3-pointer here could take a 1-point lead. They've got a great opportunity. Let's see if they convert. 2-point differential between these clubs. Morrison launched that one long and he missed.
Well, he bounced off that guy like a rubber ball, but still got the dunk to go down.
The Bulldogs decide to call a timeout. Batista will come off the floor. Cowan going to the bench. Morrison inbounds the ball. The Bulldogs take the ball up court in a tie game. They feed it inside. Turieff a bit long, but he got the great bounce, and it fell in. The Jayhawks, Jay, they're down a little bit as we move through the first half. Analyze their play so far.
Mike, their defense has been pretty good. What they need to do is pick up their efficiency on the offensive end. When you're down, you need to take better care of the ball and continue to work for good shots. I would think they need to pass the ball around more, make that defense work, and ultimately, if you make the defense move, it will break down.
Takes the shot. Turieff cans it and gets his 11th point of the half. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. The Jayhawks take the ball up, down 4 points right now. Passes it back. Miles with it out top. From outside. Langford lets it fly but can't get the long three. The Bulldogs with the ball. The lead is 4.
Oh, let's take a look at the replay on that shot.
Contact there, Jay. You can see it. I think the officials saw it too, but decided somehow there wasn't enough to warrant a whistle.
No, that's a good no call. Not enough contact on that one. The layup goes in.
And good concentration to get the hoop. Jackson triggers it in. It's a 6-point ball game. Miles has it up top. For 2. Nice work getting that rebound. And, Jay, that's one thing they've done very well tonight, controlling the glass.
Mike, it's been relentless pursuit of the basketball on the boards. That's just hard work, and it's put them in a position to limit their opponents to one shot, and they're getting high percentage second chance opportunities on their offensive end.
Batista looks fresh coming back out. Jackson heads to the bench. The Kansas Jayhawks with the ball in a 9-point deficit. Miles with the ball up top. Miles up top. Seven seconds to get the shot off. Miles doesn't get the bucket, and the drought continues. The Bulldogs with a 9-point lead and the basketball. Morrison off on that shot. Not a real good look there. Ravillo with it up top. Count with the steal, and that's number 2. 9-point game we've got going. Giddens is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
That's some tough D right there, but he got more than just the ball on that play. He sends him to the line for 2.
He gets the first of 2. And he's off on the second. Langford couldn't get the tip in to fall. The Bulldogs have possession and have 9 of the last 10 points.
You know, they got some defense on him, but it didn't do any good. He knocked the shot down anyway.
Just seemed to ignore the pressure and picks up 3.
That's really solid perimeter play on his part. Great shot.
Pretty cool, isn't he? The Jayhawks down 11 with the ball. Simeon out on top. Langford misses the layup. The Gonzaga Bulldogs have scored 12 of the last 13 with the ball.
May not be the best free throw shooter at the line right now, but it's his turn to shoot, and they can't afford to miss because of this lead.
He can't get the first. He does nail the second free throw. Simeon passes it in. These clubs separated by 12. Kicks it back. They drop it into the low post. Langford hits the back of the rim and it won't go in. Morrison has an opportunity to get his 3rd three-pointer this trip. Throws it back. Ravillo with the ball up top.
That's clean. It wasn't easy, but he managed to get through the contact by maintaining focus on finishing that layup.
And he really did a nice job. He drew the contact.
Boy, he really impressed me with his tenacity on that.
The Jayhawks, 14 points behind and have the ball. Langford launches the three. Langford misses from the wing.
If he has any chance at all of hitting from deep, it would be against the guy they've got covering him right now. But the defense has stepped up.
Throws it back. The Bulldogs have really been playing good basketball tonight, Jay. They had the lead midway through the first half. Now they seem to be in total control. What's the key?
Mike, the difference in the first half has been their shooting efficiency. They've gotten good shots because they've worked hard to get high percentage looks, and when they've gotten those shots, they've knocked them down.
The ball goes inside. Langford is fouled hard on the way up. He gets two shots. 11 comes in off the bench for the first time. He can't get the first. Simeon heads to the bench. He sinks the second. 11 puts the ball in play. The Bulldogs have possession. They're on a great run. They've scored 17 of the last 19. Doudney has the ball up top. The Bulldogs score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. This is an 18-point ball game. There's a loose ball. The Gonzaga Bulldogs have possession. The run has reached 20-2.
That's a huge play, Mike. Let's take a look at the replay on this one.
Get that. You can really see why the ref called it so quickly.
Yeah, and that's a good call. He gets the continuation after the whistle blows to complete the play.
Now the free throw. The Kansas Jayhawks are getting punished here, down 21 points right now. Unloads. Langford bricked it on the long three.
Rebounding can make the difference in a game, winning and losing. And this team is absolutely dominating the glass. Just take a look at the scoreboard.
Langford with the inbound. He fires. Cowan rebounds again. He's up to 7 now.
I don't know why they didn't have anybody out on him there. They need to protect against the wide-open shot better. A breakdown on defense right there.
Well, the defense was just a bit out of kilter on that one. They threaded underneath. Batista, no good inside. Not a close game. The differential 21. Giddens draws a lot of contact. He'll have a chance to get 2 at the line. Langford hasn't had a good game yet. He's going to sit down for a while. He makes his first shot at the line. And he misses the second free throw. The Gonzaga Bulldogs just dominating here, on top by 20 points. Doudney couldn't get it to go after the hack, but draws the foul, a chance for 2 from the free throw strike. He hits the first free throw, and he's off on the second. The Jayhawks are getting punished here, down 21 points right now. .42 crashes the defensive glass. Not a close game, the differential 21. The Gonzaga Bulldogs track it down and get control. Takes the ball away.
Wow, another steal. He's really playing tough on defense. Let's see if this effort can help inspire his team to get on a run and pull a little closer to the lead. This kid's got the ability to make free throws, and he needs to concentrate because his team needs these to chip away at this lead.
He can't complete the three-point play.
Rebounding can make the difference in a game, winning and losing. And this team is absolutely dominating the glass. Just take a look at the scoreboard.
The Bulldogs score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Cowan throws it in. The Kansas Jayhawks are getting punished here, down 21 points right now. Giddens from the arc, can't get it to go. Morrison has an opportunity to get his third three-pointer this trip. Turieff up top with the ball. The inside shot. The Bulldogs score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. The difference, 23 points. .33 has it up top. Lee from long range. The clock runs out. We're heading to halftime. The score, 43-20.
These two players really performing at a high level tonight. Batista
comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. The Jayhawks are getting clobbered tonight, Jay. They've been behind this whole game, and as we start the second half, they need to do something and do it fast. What's going on when you look back at their performance over that poor first half?
Well, Mike, this team starts out the second half with a deficit because they did not do a very good job with their interior defense. They were beaten inside by their opponent. They need to do a better job not only defensively, but getting the ball inside themselves. And that just doesn't mean pounding it inside to the big guys. It also means putting the ball on the floor and attacking the basket off the dribble.
We'll hit it all day.
That's a huge play, Mike. Getting the contact and the foul and able to finish the play in spite of that contact. That's an outstanding individual effort down low.
Jay, even on your best night, you didn't stop that one.
No, and there's no way to get out of there without getting called for the foul either. You got in a bad position. He's just too good to let you stop him.
He completes the three-point play. The Bulldogs just dominating here, on top by 20 points. Ball fed inside to the post.
Batista
is fouled hard on the way up. He'll get two shots at the line. He gets the first of two. And he succeeds at the strike, 2 for 2. The Kansas Jayhawks with a huge deficit, a 22-point disadvantage. Shoots. Miles misses from 10. Running away with it now, a 22-point spread. There's a loose ball. The Kansas Jayhawks touched it last. Morrison inbounds the ball. Tosses it up. Morrison doesn't connect. It was short there. Now in the low post. With that rebound, just look at the numbers. The total rebounds for the team and his individual contribution on the glass, both tremendous.
What effort, Mike. You've really got to get a body on this kid every time down the floor. Keep contact because he is going after the glass every single time a shot goes up. He treats every shot like a missed shot, and that's what you want your rebounders to do.
Miles up top. For the tray.
Boy, what a great game for this kid. A double-double already. Play after play, he's been just huge for this team. That's great playing, Mike.
They take it in. For 2.
Nice position. That's it.
Turieff doesn't get that one to go, and Jay, he's missed more shots than we're used to seeing.
Boy, he has, but you can't fault his shooting form. His team is playing well as a unit right now, and they have the lead, and that's all you really care about. But you worry about your star player staying in the ballgame and not forcing it.
Might get a W on an off night.
Let's check out this play. This is textbook.
Can't set it up much better than that.
No, that's a beautiful assist right there, Mike. That's the way you draw it up on the chalkboard.
Langford with the inbound pass. Miles with it up top. Shoots it. Another basket, and we're seeing the backcourt just dominate this game, Jay.
I think this team's guards have really gotten the advantage in this ball game, Mike. You're going to have to really press out on these guys because they're knocking their shots down right now.
That's beautiful. Just check out the stats on these two guys.
Mike, that's where you look to your go-to guy every time down the floor. If he doesn't have it, that's when he can get other people involved. But when you've got a hot hand like this, you go to it until they stop him.
Shoots inside. Nice offensive board.
These kids are really attacking the glass. They just won't be blocked out.
The ball inside now. Inside shot.
That's right. He can't go.
Turieff on the mark. He now has 17. Langford throws the ball inbounds. The scoreboard showing a difference of 26 points. Giddens, holy cow, gets swatted. Another score, and just look at the way these talented kids are matching up tonight.
It's been a compelling matchup, Mike. They're going right at each other, and you've got pretty even production out there from these top two guys. They're going to have to pick it up defensively against each other. This is a great matchup.
And it might last all night long, too. Goes inside. Shoots.
That's right. He can't
Batista gets his 6th point this half.
Number 13.
The Jayhawks getting taken to school here tonight, Jay. They're down 26. Giddens with the ball up top. Turieff with the steal, and that's number 2. The Bulldogs with the ball in a 26-point advantage. Knight out on top. With the jump shot. Shot clock is at 6. They have to put it up.
Let's work the offense.
Turnover. They pick off the pass. The scoreboard showing a difference of 26 points. Miles misses an easy 2.
That defense was not letting any easy basket go on that play.
Turieff has the ball up top. Working it in. Shoots inside.
Where you at?
Morrison utilizing the crossover there and gets the bucket. Batista will come off the floor. Simeon triggers it in. The Jayhawks are limping along here on offense, down 28.
Oh, let's take a look at the replay on that shot.
The Bulldogs with the ball in a 26-point advantage. The ball goes inside.
That's what we wanted.
The Bulldogs score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Miles with the ball up top. Cowan is fouled hard on the way up. He'll get 2 shots at the line. He makes his first shot at the line. He hits both free throws. 42 passes it in. Down low with the ball.
11 is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
Shooting an air ball out of bounds could be a product of having too much time to think about the shot before you let it go. In any case, it could be classified as an absolute choke.
His second attempt is off. The Jayhawks, with a 27-point disadvantage, they bring it down court. Giddens up top with the ball. Miles connects with the iron there and missed. The Bulldogs are not looking back. 27 points up and possession.
Mallon
Up top with the ball. For 2 points. Cowan now has a dozen boards in the game. Inside shot.
That's just a bad shot. I mean, you've got to take a better shot than that, and the coach is going to be really upset. He's going to let his player hear about that one, and it's going to be loud.
They get it down low.
Mallon
Sends it back outside.
Mike, with this kind of a lead, I think this team has to continue to go where they've been successful, and that's been in the paint. Attacking off the dribble, getting the ball inside, and when you do that, you're going to put the other team in a position to foul you. And when you get fouled, you can step to the line and hit big free throws and not only keep this lead, but extend it down the stretch. That was a freebie, and he missed the basket. You have got to make those inside finish plays.
Mallon
Throws the ball inbounds. The Bulldogs are on cruise control with a commanding 25-point lead.
Simeon
Let's go,
Rebounds
let's go.
again. He's up to 7 now. The difference is 25.
Double up, double up.
It's loose. Throws it back. It's passed inside.
Dowdney
Decides to back it out.
Well, you've got to love that anticipation on defense. Excellent steal in a close ball game. That can be the difference in the second half.
The Kansas Jayhawks down 25 points right now. They've got the ball across half court.
Cowan
Stepped right on the line, and they'll give it up.
Boy, what a botched play right there, Mike. He was out of control on that play, and he just went out of bounds.
The Bulldogs are on cruise control with a commanding 25-point lead.
11
With it out top. They pass it inside.
42
Couldn't get it to go after the hack, but draws the foul. A chance for 2 from the free throw stripe. He makes his first shot at the line. And he goes a perfect 2 for 2 at the line. The Kansas Jayhawks decide to call a timeout. Langford with the inbound. Miles with the assist, and that's it. In the paint now. Puts it up.
Sweet.
11. A little short on that one, but it's a kind roll.
Wow, Mike, this team is really performing well as a unit, and they're knocking their shots down. They've clearly got the advantage, and they're dominating. If they continue to hit shots, they're going to be tough to beat.
He shoots. Giddens with the bank, but misses off the glass.
Boy, check him out right there. The defense is really huffing and puffing to stay competitive. They really impressed me with their play right there.
They drop it into the low post. Giddens rebounds the ball. The Jayhawks, with a 27-point disadvantage, they bring it down court. The Gonzaga Bulldogs are not looking back. 27 points up and possession.
11
Has it up top.
Dowdney
Up top with the ball.
42 draws a lot of contact. He'll have a chance to get two at the line.
Most of the time, you don't have to worry about this kid scoring on you. The defense has the mismatch way in their favor.
He hits the first free throw. No problem at the line. He drops both free throws. He goes up.
That's what I'm
Sometimes I think it's best to stick to the basics, and that's what they did right.
Mallon throws it in. The Gonzaga Bulldogs are not looking back. 27 points up and possession. .42 with it out top. The ball inside now.
Oh, was that your ball?
The Kansas Jayhawks, with a 27-point disadvantage, they bring it down court. The Jayhawks score, but they are still back by double digits. Jay, at this point in the game, what can you say about these kids?
Well, I think they need to pick up their inside play, Mike. They've got to do a better job with their transition defense of getting their big guys up and down the floor. They've been pretty good in the transition game, and they've been working hard on the glass, and they need to continue that.
The Bulldogs with this huge lead here winding down the second half. Jay, what are you thinking?
Mike, as we head toward the final buzzer, this team's got this huge lead because they've dominated the defensive glass. They have limited their opponents to one shot in this ballgame, and ultimately, that's put just too much pressure on them. Great job on the defensive boards by this team.
He hits the first free throw. He hits both free throws. The difference, 23 points. Mallon, the three.
It's money.
Jay, that one goes in, and they're really outperforming the other team in the second half.
Well, that's an understatement. They've hit more threes in this half than the other teams hit all game long. 3 is the magic number for this team.
Count from the high post, no good. The Bulldogs with the ball in a 26-point advantage. Langford reaching for the ball and is whistled. That will be his second foul of the contest. Dowdney got a long break on the bench, and coach decides he wants him back out there. The ball's up for grabs. They push it up the court. Nice basket there. Look at how well the back. Pendergraft inbounds the ball. You almost don't want to mention the score. 24 points separate these clubs. Dowdney with the ball up top, trying to get it going inside. 42 passes outside. Dowdney up top. The Bulldogs with the turnover, number 9. Seven to go, the shot clock winding down. Whistled for the closely guarded violation.
You cannot hold the ball forever. They get hit with 5 seconds closely guarded and turn the ball over. You have to know the rule book. You can dribble for 4, pick it up for 4, and then hold it again for 4.
Time running out, only 1:41 remaining. Dowdney can't drop the tough look. The Kansas Jayhawks are suffering here with a 24-point deficit. Miles bricks an open shot. The Bulldogs are in control of the ball game, up 24 points. 14 gets the bucket and the foul. What a great shot, and he has a chance for another one from the line. The scoreboard showing a difference of 26 points. Simeon is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
You cannot waste this opportunity to score free points with the clock stopped if they hope to come back.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Pendergraft with the inbound pass. 1:16 to go. Giddens gets the steal. That's 4. The Kansas Jayhawks get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. With this amount of time on the clock, what do you want to do here, Jay?
Well, Mike, I think this is a 2-for-1 situation. Let's see if their guards can recognize it and they can get a good shot in a hurry.
5 seconds called.
42 will leave the floor.
At some point, you have to do something with the ball or get called by the ref. You get a closely guarded call, and now you turn it over. There's no reason for that.
Simeon tips it in. The Bulldogs just dominating here, on top by 20 points. Takes the shot. 11 doesn't score there, and they can't stop the run. That's another turnover in this half. Jay, that's not the way they were playing earlier.
No, the first half was much better for them. They were much more in control of the basketball. I think one of the things they've got to do is make some more pass fakes. They've been lazy with their passes.
He does nail the second free throw. 19-point differential on the scoreboard. 11 couldn't get it to go after the hack, but draws the foul. He'll get a chance for a deuce at the line.
May not be the best free throw shooter at the line right now, but it's his turn to shoot, and they can't afford to miss because of this lead.
And he goes a perfect 2 for 2 at the line. Picked off.
Oh, is that solid? Trailing late in the second period, you make a steal like that, all of a sudden it energizes your team. Now you can make a run.
The Kansas Jayhawks are suffering here with a 24-point deficit. Pulls up.
Oh, what a great shot there, Mike.
Mallon puts the ball in play. That's the end of the game. Your final score, 74-52. Let's take a look at tonight's players of the game.